Hello and welcome back to Call of the Wild. Today I am continuing this wonderful walkthrough here in Layton Lakes. I'm enjoying this game quite a bit. Are y'all enjoying your game? How's it coming? Please write in the comments. Tell me how your build's coming. Have you gotten any diamonds yet? Maybe ran across one traveling? Just a quick recap. The guidelines and the DLCs are down in the description. If you are not playing along, please do. This is a walkthrough of the quest lines, and it's just a basic walkthrough. Some strategy, some tips. It's all as we go. Alright, so last we left off, we got invited for a bear hunt. We also got this quest to harvest 2 coyotes, each coyote in a different region with a 270. So that 270 is going to drop that coyote fast. She's not messing around when she hunts coyote. So with this one, we will not be passing the harvest check. For this one, I've only really got one coyote zone, which is over here, and if you can recall the situation last episode, no need to relive it, but yes, not a fine moment, but it got the job done. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending on your point of view, it got done though. I also have a coyote zone over here I've pulled from, but I didn't necessarily like it. So there's another coyote zone I very much do like, have not pulled from yet, and have been waiting for a tripod and the right time so I can set everything up correctly. Now, I do not have a tripod available to me right now. So I can either pull a tripod or I can just wait and pull a tripod then. I think that's what I might do with this elk. Harvest this elk, pull the tripod, and then move it. There's also some trees I saw along here that might be promising for a tree stand. And so I was considering pulling this and putting a tree stand here. So actually with that in mind, let's go ahead and check that out. Now I've already been romping and stomping all over, and I have not gone to main menu. Now there still could be an animal there, but I'm not too particularly concerned about spooking anything. This is a setup mission, so if I can put a tree stand I will. So let's check this out. Now if memory serves me correctly, I was pulling more or less the same animal, the spawn, the respawn, roughly in the same spot. And the other animals were kind of blocked by a tree and I think a hill. So from this location, I was pretty much only able to hit the same male feed spot, which I'm not complaining about because that is where I'm generating the respawn. So yeah, I was taking a male over here, and then the rest of the animals were somewhere over there. And then I found this bear time, and the bear carcasses were all over here in the middle, if I remember correctly. So look at that. All right. Now let's go ahead and fast travel over to this coyote site. And let's set up here. I am going to go ahead and pick up the tent because I'm not sure if this is where I want the tent. The tent was just placed here so I can come back. Alright, looks like one animal. Most definitely should be able to determine a good spot now. And if our time works out nicely, we can set ourselves up for this. Why do I keep confusing that time? Never mind. For some reason, I keep confusing that Roosevelt Elk site for starting at noon. I don't know why I keep doing that. Alright, so where's this zone? Where's their sites? It's been a while since I've been to this zone. I don't remember what I saw. Hmm. It's a walk. I did find that one bear rest zone. That should be it right there. I am very curious to what I saw here the first time now. Because so far, I'm not seeing anything. Well, uh, with this information in mind, since I can't find anything, I am going to pull the tent. I do not have a tent handy right now, and I'm not going to save this site if I can't find it. I'll keep a mental note of it, come back to it. I already had picked up the tent, So I gotta find a new coyote site. Don't remember about that one. Alright, so what I do have is one coyote site. I need one more. Put that on pause. Could try for this one. Interesting thing about this is it just says harvest 2 coyotes with a rifle. So it doesn't say have to pass the harvest check, so we might be able to complete these two at the same time. So if I click on this one, go to my hunter mate, I've already got counted for one, so I'm not going to be able to do them both at the same time. That's okay. Harvest a blacktail, and we'll do those. So interestingly enough, this is my blacktail that I'm going to be harvesting with this new handy dandy tree stand. We'll see how that goes. And then we're going to come for this elk. So I'm going to have to make 2 time adjustments, which is fine. I'm going to go ahead and take the tent and the tripod off me. I just don't need it right now. It is 10:30. This is at noon. This is also at noon. So I'm going to disrupt that. And there will be elk time beginning and black bear time ending, and whitetail will be in this zone somewhere in between. So this is going to be an active zone. So animals will be around. The wind is not great, it's not terrible. Let's go ahead and set for 130. Make sure you got the right sights. Look at that, the wind shifted. Much better. Alright, let's see if they're in there. Definitely don't want to be seeing the red bars this close. I'm just gonna step it down one more. Now you can enter the tree stand in clone, I believe.
You know, I spotted some tracks earlier, close to where you're at right now. I'll send the coordinates.
I'm not that close to it yet, but so I got a level 2. They're slightly laid out a little differently. There's a level 3. Here's a level 4. Well, make sure you're zeroed correctly. All right. My first decent harvest for the day. It's beautiful. Well, a little back. It's okay. Alright, yes. Gotta level up. And some new missions. Let's go ahead and place our perk point. And let's see what the new mission is. So travel to Ronanchi Heights, harvest a white-tailed deer or black-tail downed within 45 meters. Well, I don't remember seeing any blacktail. But I do remember seeing whitetail. I don't remember what the zones looked like though. I remember one looked good. One looked good. One had quite a few animals. And I'm seeing only two zones, both rest zones. So it's going to be either one of these. So, can fast travel to this one, to this outpost, check that out. And can fast travel to this outpost to check that one out. That's not a problem. I'm gonna look into that. They are over at. They're going on right now. Well, I do have to set the time for this elk. So how about if I'm gonna guess? I'm gonna guess it was this zone. Let's go ahead and fast travel here. Pick up. Well, definitely a tent. I was saving that tree stand for maybe the bear or the new coyote zone. If I can, the area I'm picturing, a ground blind should be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a ground line. Check it out. If I have to change the structure, I will. I kind of remember this being like a hilly, grassy area. I think it was kind of open too. Maybe get lucky and find another zone on the way. Alright, getting some new animals. It's not all just blacktail. Yes. Moose, okay. There's a bear. Alright. So the whitetail may very well be there. The wind's in our favor. I am going to try and get just a sneak peek. This is not what I want to go through. This almost looks like something I would want a tree stand for. Or not a tree stand, a tripod. Maybe a tree stand. If this is what the zone is going to look like, I'm just going to run in there, see what I can see. If not, I'll move on to the next whitetail zone. Okay, so I got bear. Okay. Just maybe kind of how I was picturing it. A little hilly. This, yes, this is it. So one, yes, this is it. Two, look at this. Yeah, this is a beautiful zone. Within 45 meters. Interesting. So what I'm going to do is place my waypoint roughly right about here. And then this way. I'm just thinking what I'm going to shoot this with. And I kind of don't want to shoot a whitetail this close with a 270. I just kind of don't want to. I don't know. I know technically I can use some of the other weapons. I know. But for the uh, being stubborn about, not stubborn, but just going along with the quest lines, the only two weapons they've talked about so far has just been more or less for the 243 and the 270. I think there's a good chance I'm going to take this whitetail with the 243. If I'm going to use a rifle, that's a lot closer than, you know what, it's fine. It is what it is. I just feel weird with a rifle this close. Honestly, I'd rather use a bow. But Questline hasn't said anything about it. But if you're playing and you want to use a bow, please feel free to use a bow. I'm just going with this particular type of build. Since I'm over here, I might as well also discover that. I would feel much more comfortable with a bow. All right, this looks like a good spot, I suppose. All right, so we got our whitetail set up, and let's go check out that coyote if I can, just really quick. I do need a coyote zone. I wasn't paying too much attention to it because of placing the tent, but maybe I'll get another vocal or just stumble upon it. Not going to give it too much time. Plus, well, I am already going in the opposite direction. I I do want to discover that. I don't know when I'm going to be down here and going to give it more time. So hopefully I'll get a coyote. A moose zone would be nice too. Alright, it's a hunting structure. Let's see if I can spot anything really quick, and then I'm jumping out of here. It's a bit foggy. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Thank you. Is it a single? Maybe. Still a moose zone though. Very nice, very nice. Level 3. Okay, this has been a successful setup. Or was it? Oh, no, it was not. I set up. Okay, okay. Well, ouch. I still like this setup. Um, ouch. Alright, so let's get this fast travel. And I'm going to have to make some adjustments, but that's okay. I still like that whitetail zone. We might be getting whitetails. I very well might leave that there. It's a good looking zone. But also, now that I don't have to down it so close, I very well might pick up that blind, readjust, So that's still a very promising site. But yeah. So this is for 0-100. I'm going to set it for 1. Let's do 115. Rest. Alright, so the wind is looking good. Let's go ahead and set the scope. Let's go ahead and walk it now. Alright, so I don't know about any bear zones, so that bear could be traveling. I don't want him goofing with my business here. Back to the Ronanchi Heights. The one whitetail zone, the other one was a single. So I did remember.
You know, I spotted some tracks earlier, close to where you're at right now. I'll send the coordinates.
I did remember one being a nice one and the other one was not so much. So I am going to have to re-explore that area. That's the bear. Okay, let's see. Oh, bear, go away. Something's. Go away, bear. Go away, bear. Well, all I'm seeing is those two females. Visibility isn't that great. Nothing but ladies? I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the main menu and do this one more time. Actually, I'm running out of time for that. So I'm going to end it here. So if you enjoyed this content, please give a thumbs up. And if you like this content, please subscribe. Thank you for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your day.